Hey guys, thanks for being here. I am just inviting up Dave to be the co-host. He's here. Hey Dave, how you doing, man?
Hey, how we doing, Tim?
We are doing great, thank you. I've just realized my headset has disconnected, so just give me a sec to connect my headset, and we will start welcoming everybody into the session.
Nice, sounds good.
I think I'm back. Yes, I am. Dave, how's things? Are you still out in Singapore, or are you traveling around?
Yeah, I'm in Singapore right now, and I'm heading to the US tomorrow. I'll be at Consensus all next week. Um, so yeah,
Very nice, very nice. Looking forward to hearing some updates from you guys in the um, I don't know how to call your ecosystem. How do I refer to it? The sort
yeah,
of
that's what it is. Yeah, I think we should call it a Gamblefy ecosystem. I think we're kind of
so
coining that term Gamblefy.
you guys are going to own the Gamify space. Yeah, so you can explain what that means to everybody just in a few minutes. I think we give it like 30 more seconds and see if more people are joining. It's not a long spaces, so then we'll just get the key updates from you guys, and I'll start off by just introducing why we're having the spaces and giving some context. But yeah, let's just give it like a few seconds, I think.
Perfect, sounds good.
Okay, welcome everybody to another Spaces. This is my third already for today, and it's third of seven I think we're gonna have today. So it's a busy, busy day. Dave, who have you got with you here?
Yeah, I got my partner here joining in from the wrecked handle. So just thought that as we explain the ecosystem and everything, that yeah, this is a piece of it. But yeah, that's us.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So let me just give a bit of quick background as to why we're having the spaces as well. For those of you who are new here, Commonwealth is an early access, decentralized on-chain VC. So it's the first time in the world that pretty much anybody, the 99% who have until now been left out of early stage investing opportunities, are now able to join and co-invest with the early stage investors, the VCs, the angels, that sort of privileged network who have been investing early into Web3 startups. And if you do it right, and if you are having very good networks and good deal flow, it can be really great value creation opportunity. So Commonwealth is offering that now to or facilitating that opportunity for participation for the 99%. The first ever fund that Commonwealth did was an earn to own fund. So it wasn't like you could buy into this fund. You had to go online and be active in the communities of the 15 projects in the fund. You were like participating in their Twitters, in their Discords, in their Telegrams. You were connecting your wallet and you were sort of being active on chain. And if you were, sort of meeting all the requirements and you hit the leaderboard, you will have gotten a slice of this free fund. And the free fund had 15, like I said, amazing projects that are being launched in Web3 now. Two have launched already, Nibiru and Nine Heroes. Both are sitting at somewhere around a 10x multiple. So that's really, really bullish and super awesome for those people who have those. We now call it the priceless fund, by the way, not the free fund anymore. Free fund kind of implies that it doesn't have a value. Priceless obviously implies that it's got a huge amount of value. And yeah, Rabbet is one of the free fund projects. It was one of the earliest stage participations that was in the free fund. And what I mean by that, it was probably the one that hadn't or had the least amount of development and go to market and marketing. So it was like really getting in super early. So I think it's great that we have Dave here and the Rect handle as well. And Dave can give a high level overview of what Rabbit is and trying to achieve and where they are. And yeah, we'll circle back after that and see if there's any questions from the community. Go ahead, Dave.
Amazing. Yeah, thanks, Tim. I mean, that overview is super awesome, and what everyone at Commonwealth is doing is fantastic. I'm a big supporter and think it's so amazing for the decentralized world to get access to things like this. It's super fun. So thank you for having us and being a part of that cohort. And so yeah, what we are building is a gamble-fi ecosystem. We believe that it's not like I'm a big gambler or anything, but I just think that games are fun. Gambling products generate revenue. In the crypto space, exchanges generate revenue, gambling products generate revenue, and some of these things are actually very good use cases for crypto. So I think it's a very good product that's kind of market neutral. People in the bear want to play games and gamble, and in the bull they want to trade, high leverage trading and gamble. And so we're also big believers in Telegram. We really like the Telegram ecosystem. I think it goes hand in hand with crypto. And so what we've been building over the past year plus, are some games inside Telegram and apps and casino apps inside Telegram. And we've been building some of this infrastructure for several years. And some of our core IP are some really cool referral systems. So, it's super easy to share bots and chat groups on Telegram, as we all know. And then you can integrate that with a nice UI and give points to people for joining and referring their friends, and then connect those points to how much that player plays in your games and everything. So in our ecosystem, Rabbet, so it's Rabbet with an E, is one of our key flagship tokens and apps. And before that, we are launching a game called Rect and the Rect token. And so that is really targeted at the kind of the meme space. And it's one simple game inside Telegram with only the Rect token that you can play inside the Rect game. And then the second game we're launching is actually called Dice. And Dice is another Telegram game that you can play with Ethereum, Rect, and Dice. And then we're going to have Rabbit. And Rabbit is a flagship product that you can play with Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, BNB, Solana, Rect, Dice, Rabbit, and a whole bunch of currencies on it. It's going to be Telegram based to start, and then it's going to expand into a desktop version so you can play it on your computer and don't need Telegram in order to play it. It'll have fiat gateways in it. It'll have a ton of games. And so, yeah, we're building this ecosystem. And the reason why we want different brands and different games is because we're just going to be targeting different ecosystems and demographics. So Rect and Dice are launching on the base chain, and then Rabbit is launching on Ethereum mainnet, and then we'll have another game on Solana that we'll be launching after that. But all these games interoperate with each other, and you can get airdrops if you participate in the ecosystem. If you play our games, then you can farm the tokens. So anyway, so we're building this Gamblefy studio, as we call it, an ecosystem of games that are primarily Telegram based.
That's awesome. Great overview. I'm super bullish personally on the Gamblify space as well. I think we're only at the very start of what can be unlocked in terms of value in that space from Web3 technology. And I think the whole Telegram integration thing is really just in its infancy, and they've got this like huge kind of moat around one of the biggest communities actually that exist anywhere online. So it's a phenomenal opportunity, and I think you're really onto something there. Dave, maybe just a quick one for the people that don't know you. Like, what's your background, and Why should people think that you guys have what it takes to pull this off?
Yeah, cool. So I'm originally Canadian, and I have a finance and investment banking background, and then I've been in the crypto sector full time for 8 years since 2016, and I've launched a number of tokens. I've been an investor in the space for a while. I'm a co-founder of Wilder World, which is a metaverse project that we launched in 2021. It was one of those darlings of the 2021 bull run that did very well, and I ran the entire capital market side. So all the tokenomics, brought in influencers, really good investors, launched token on a launch pad, and the token did superbly well, and we raised a lot of money at the top. So that business is something I'm very proud of, and it's still doing really well. And then I just kind of got very excited about Telegram, and it all started with this referral system. And so as I said, we've been building this tech for a while, and every project, every exchange, every game, everything needs good customer acquisition. And we think we've built a really cool tool and proprietary system for accomplishing that. And then one thing led to another, and we realized that, yeah, like Telegram is perfect for games and mini games and casino games and sports betting. So we just kind of put all these tools together. um, and then, yeah, Tim, as you said, Gamblify and crypto casinos are kind of in its infancy. And yeah, like the stats back it up. I just believe in kind of some macro figures. Like crypto is growing. Crypto has more people than it has 10 years ago and 5 years ago and 2 years ago, and it's just constantly growing. All roads lead to crypto. And with gambling and sports betting, actually, I just believe that the piece of the pie is also going to grow. It's going to go from what it is right now of 1 to 2% to 5 to 10% of the whole gambling ecosystem, and that's going to be a massive sub industry within crypto. I think there's a big ocean and a lot of market share to capture, and so yeah, we just want to spread amongst the different ecosystems and chains and capture some of that.
That's awesome. Fully agree. And guys, get your questions ready as well from the community. If there's anybody who wants to come up and ask a question to Dave or to myself, I just want to ask Dave, like, so you've given the high level. That's great. What can people expect in 2024 for the rest of the year from Rabbit?
Yeah, so the infrastructure and core architecture in game is being developed right now, and we have the core backend already built, and so we're going to be launching that entire backend system with the Dice game. So Dice is actually ready, and you can play Dice in a number of weeks here, and you can play it with the Rect token and play it with Ethereum, and then as you play, you can get airdrops of the Dice token that's going to be coming. And then in a number of months, we're going to be launching the Rabbit game, and that's going to be even more robust. As I said, it's going to have a desktop component to it, and so I don't want to put a date on exactly when that game and the Rabbit token is launching, but it's the ecosystem that we're building is already underway. And so actually the Rect game is launching this week. So it's actually launching tomorrow publicly. So people have been beta testing it. It's been fun. People are enjoying it. So, that game is only played with the Rect token. And then, as I said, Dice is played with Rect and Ethereum, and then the Dice token, and then Rabbit. If you hold Rect or Dice, then you'll be able to farm the Rabbit token when the Rabbit game launches. And so, we're kind of building up this momentum and building up to bigger and bigger products that do culminate with the Rabbit app.
Awesome. And if people want to stay connected or get involved, what's the best thing for them to do?
Um, well, for Rabbit, our website is rabbit.game. Um, and then there's the Twitter handle at Rabbit. And then same with Rect. The website is rect.game. And same with Dice, it's dice.game. So those are all of our businesses, and then you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow any of those on Twitter. We'll be posting updates. We are kind of building in stealth, but if you pay attention and join our Twitter and our Telegram channels, then you'll kind of get these nuggets of where we're going. And there's a big ecosystem, a big vision behind this, and we have some other great partners that are supportive of it too.
Hey Dave, I'd love to chime in real quick since like you had said, this is kind of a short space. I'm not sure if you guys noticed I had put a couple pins up here. Um, just to recap real quick, I know that there's a lot that Dave just went over, but if you want to follow along right here. So this was our post about going live on base. Rect is, like you said, it's a simple game, but super fun, super engaging, super addictive. So this is our Rect token, Rect on base, having a lot of fun with that for the meme community. And that's on base. And then after that, Dice on base is going to have several games in there, also on base. And then later, Rabbet is going to have the desktop version, all that. Just to answer the question about, interacting with us, how to stay connected, because we're working really hard on Rec right now, the best way to stay connected to Rabbit is by getting connected to Rect and staying involved with Rect. Because, like you said, so right now in this second pin, if you guys want to take a look here, this talks about the airdrops, token burning, stuff like that. But right now, our main focus is Rect. And when you hold Rect, and then as you play Rect, you can be farming dice airdrops. And then the next stage of that is as you're holding dice and playing and holding dice and holding Rect and playing dice, you can actually be farming Rabbit. So every single step is bullish for the next step. And there's actually, he didn't, Dave didn't mention it, so I'm not going to either. But there's even a fourth thing that we're working on after Rabbit. So really, really broad, very exciting. I'm loving the Rect meme. I'm loving the community. I'm loving how much fun we're having with this. If you guys take a look at, Rect is base, we're having a lot of fun with that. But you might also notice at Rect, that is our meme page. And we actually have a professional meme page manager running that. Super awesome memes, lots of engagement. So we're having a lot of fun with this. But yeah, just to recap, the best way to get connected with Rabbit is just by connecting with Rect and staying in our ecosystem along for the ride.
That's awesome. Thanks, man. Super clear, guys. Is there anything else you want to add? Otherwise, I think we're not supposed to like overdo it today, especially for me. I've got to save my voice for the other 6 or 7 spaces I got coming up. But is there anything else you want to add before we sort of tune out?
No, that's awesome. I mean, I think we covered most of the points, and hopefully that's clear. And yeah, anyone never hesitate to reach out, join the communities. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun, and we're gonna blow this up.
I've got a request to speak, so that's great. I'm trying to add you up here, Juliet. Let's just see if that works. In the meantime, if any of you guys got any questions, please just put the question in the comments on the spaces, and I'll be able to pick them up. Um, let's go. What do you
Julieta, are
think?
you there? She might be there.
Thank you
Oh,
for giving me
yeah.
this wonderful opportunity. I have a question for the Rabbit project. What strategy does the Rabbit have in place to ensure widespread adoption and usage of Rabbit projects among developers and users within blockchain ecosystem?
Yeah, well, we're building games, and so and these games won't really have borders. There are some countries that we're not able to operate in, and we're going to abide by that. But yeah, I mean the Rabbit token is a currency that you can use to play our games. Um, and we're going to build out some staking functionalities so you can yield farm. And and yeah, so what's been fun about this project is we actually have some people that have joined from the community on our team, on the development side, on the marketing side. So we're always open to building the team and growing. So yeah, there's going to be lots of utility for the token, and then anyone in the community that wants to get a part of it, we'd be open to meeting up with you.
Hey, also about, widespread adoption. Dave, I've been looking for that tweet. I've got to just bookmark it or something, but you probably have these
Yeah.
figures sort of memorized. But, Dave had mentioned about the really creative, I forget the words you used, but sort of this flywheel, this kind of referral system. When you kick this thing into action, it is intense. Dave, what were the numbers we hit when people had barely heard of Rect when we were first kind of testing out this thing you guys built? What were the numbers you had on that one tweet?
Yeah, like I think it was pretty wild. Like we didn't even like do any paid marketing for it. But we had a tweet that had over, I think, 120,000 retweets and over 1 million views in the first couple weeks. And the number of retweets was really impressive. Like some of the highest numbers on Twitter, and like even Elon Musk doesn't get that many retweets. So it's been pretty cool to see that go quite viral.
Just curious, Julieta, what were the thumbs down for? Give us your opinion on that.
I think she's lost her connection. I'm going to ask the other speaker to speak, who just came up, Umar. Go ahead, Umar. I saw your comment actually in the comments. It was about the TGE, right? So maybe that's your question. But go ahead, unmute yourself and say hi. Umar, if you're muted, then
Yes,
yeah,
sir. Thank you.
go ahead, sir. Yeah, I hear you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How's it going?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk here. My question is that is there any reward for tier 1 to 3?
Is there any reward for tier 1 to 3? Are you talking about the Commonwealth Free Fund, priceless fund, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the
Is it
reward is
only the priceless?
the reward is the slices. You own, if you're in tier 1, you own a bigger slice. If you're in tier 2, and you own a smaller slice. If you're in tier 3, you own a smaller slice. The slice is your reward for the campaign that you participated in on the free fund campaign. So you will actually in your wallet, if you're holding one of those slices, you will be getting proceeds from the fund into your wallet throughout the full
Okay.
lifetime of the fund. So it's not financial advice, but don't lose your wallet because those proceeds
Okay, sir.
will automatically be going into your wallet. Some people have chosen to sell them on the secondary market. That's fine. You can do that also. It's up to you. This is Web3. You are you're the boss. You do what you want to do, sir. I've got to jump off the spaces pretty soon, guys. There was a question about TGE again for us, so I just want to say thank you very much to Dave and to his partner, whose name I didn't catch, but the wrecked guy, the face. You guys are doing a great job. I love your communities. I love the whole meme thing. And of course, I'm super bullish on Gamblify, super bullish on Telegram. These are reasons really not to fade Rect and the whole ecosystem there that they're putting together. Dave said it. He wants to corner the Gamblify market in Web3, and if he even gets close to doing that, then you want to be part of that ecosystem. So good luck, guys, over in Consensus, and we will continue to speak to you when you get back. Big day for us here at Commonwealth. The public sale starts tomorrow on paid ignition. Please use the official links if you're participating. You need to go to our Twitter. It's a pinned tweet. You can access the paid website from there. Register your account if you are planning or intending to be part of the public sale. You need to have that account registered in order to participate. So do not come in 3 days and try to register. It won't work. Don't come in 2 days.
What is the minimum amount
Sorry, what's the minimum amount for what? The public sale?
for the? Yes, sir.
As far as I know, there's no minimum amount on the public sale. There's two pools. First of all, there's an early pool for stakers of paid tokens. If you qualify for that, then you can go in there. The second day, so not tomorrow, but on Thursday from 11 o'clock UTC, is the open pool. And I believe, I stand to be corrected, there's no minimum there. I think maybe the minimum is like $10 or something. So you can go and participate there. But if you go into our pinned tweet, and you can go and check out all the details of the public sale directly from there. Thanks everyone, and yeah, good luck to the Rabbit.
I really like your project, sir.
Sorry, say again.
I really like your project because I never get any dollar from crypto. It's only Commonwealth. I got tier 3. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm happy
Thanks.
to hear it. I hope you do well with that, sir. Good luck. Okay, everyone, have a great day and
Thanks,
enjoy the
Tim.
markets. Thanks, Dave.
Bye bye.
Cheers,
Awesome.
everyone.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.